Hi, my name is John Travieso, and I want to share with you some words that are going to absolutely change your life. They're actually not going to be focused on my words today. They're going to be a focus on your words. And if you can focus and adjust your self-talk, and through these three areas of your life, you're going to see an incredible change in your self-confidence, in your self-peace, in the way you interact with your world and your life. And you're going to quickly notice that things are going to change dramatically for you in every aspect of your life. See, neuroscientists have determined that we constantly engage in self-talk continuously throughout the day. What we say about ourselves. And they actually determined that we say anywhere from 300 to 1,000 words per minute. So just imagine that. We make fun of the people that we see talking in the street, but the reality is that every single one of us, we all do it. And we talk all day, throughout the day, about different things. And and you're doing it right now as I'm speaking. You're talking to yourself. That's your self-talk, analyzing and just, criticizing whatever I'm doing at this very, very second. Okay, so you ever heard the story of the guy? He says, there's two guys. One guy said, I can do it. And the other guy said, I can't do it. So which one of the two guys is right? So the reality is, they're both right. See, because whatever we convince ourselves in our head, that's exactly what we're going to do. That's what we're going to achieve, and that's what we're going to convince ourselves is our reality. So in this short video, I just want to share with you certain areas, right, that are going to, if you can adjust your self-talk in these areas, you're going to see an incredible difference. Okay, look what the Bible says in Proverbs 23, verse 7. It says, "For as he thinks within himself, so is he." So I want to ask you a question before I go into the three topics. What are you talking to yourself about? What do you say about yourself all throughout the day? Are they positive words? Are they negative words? Are they words that are building you up or maybe even breaking you down? I want to quickly share three areas that if you work on these three areas with your self-talk, you're going to see a major difference and improvement in your life. Number one is your own self-talk about yourself. What do you say about yourself all day long? One of the most common things that we say about ourselves is, oh, I'm too fat. Oh, I'm too skinny. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I'm not smart enough. Oh, I can't achieve that. And what happens throughout the day is that we actually say these things and we begin to believe them about ourselves. So self-talk can be good, or self-talk can be terrible. So if you were to begin to change the words that you speak over your life, you're going to see a major difference. You're going to see some areas in your life where you're like, wow, you know what? My self-confidence is being boosted. Okay, so what I want you to do, and this is going to be the same thing I want you to do for all three areas. I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to write a line right down the middle. Okay, make a line right down the middle. On the left side, I want you to see, what are the negative things that you've been saying over yourself? What are the negative things that you're talking about yourself? And I want you to make a list. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make this as exhaustive as you can possibly make it. And I want you to be aware of what you're saying about yourself. See, who you are today is a combination of what other people have done and taught you and what you've learned from the outside. But it has a great deal to do with what you say about yourself and what you convince yourself that's who you are, and so on and so forth. So I want you to make a list of 1, 2, 3, and all the way down. What are the things that you're telling yourself? Then on the other end, positive words. I want you to make a list of positive things that you could say about yourself to encourage yourself, things who you want to become. Who's your identity, or what is your identity? How you can grow. Like, instead of saying, oh my goodness, I can't do that, I want you to begin to say, you know what, I'm smart, I can figure this out. I want you to begin to say, you know what, I might not have the money right now, but I'm going to make it work. This is going to happen. I am strong enough to achieve this thing. And I want you to begin to replace some of these negative things, start Xing them out. and start replacing them with positive things. See, the Bible says that as you think in your mind, that's what you're going to live out. Okay, second topic, because I want to hurry up on this. I don't have much time. Okay, your relationships. So number one is your self-talk. Number one is your relationships. What are the things that you say about the people that are around you? Maybe your brothers or your siblings, your parents or your spouse. When they walk into the room, you go, oh my goodness, here goes this person again. Well, did you know that every time you talk like that, whether it's true or it's false about the person, you're convincing yourself, and it's going to affect the way you interact with that person, negatively or positively. So I want you to begin to do exactly the same thing. Make a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down the line. Who are the people around me? And what is the talk that I say within myself or under my breath about these people? Because some of these people you can't get away from. Some of these people you live with. Maybe you sleep next to that person. And if you constantly saying, oh, they're worthless, oh, what a bum, you know what? You're going to feel angry and sad and discouraged all day long. But if you begin to give them the benefit of the doubt and you begin to say positive things, make a list on the other side of the paper about your relationships and other people, and begin to say, what are the positive things that I want to say about these people? You're going to notice an amazing change in your life when you start to put these things into practice. And the third area, okay, is your future. Okay, a lot of us, we say, oh my goodness, that's too much money for me. I can never achieve that. I can't do this. I can't do that. And I want you to begin to do the same assessment, the same self-assessment of what are the negative words that you're speaking and prophesying and proclaiming over your own life. Because it becomes self-fulfilling prophecies. Whatever you say over your life, your mind is going to make sure that that's what you achieve. So just make sure that everything that comes out of your mouth, that's exactly what you want for your life. That's exactly what you want to achieve. That's exactly what you want for your children. Okay? Start to speak and start to find common word combinations that are positive, okay, and that are going to say great things. The best place for you to look is in the Bible. The Bible tells you that you've been fearfully and wonderfully made. So begin to say that over yourself. I'm not an accident. I'm here on purpose. God has something for me. He has fearfully and wonderfully made me. I am perfect exactly the way I am. And begin to proclaim those things over your life. Begin to say, you know what? I am a friend of God. Jesus says that I'm his friend. He no longer calls me someone who is far off, but he calls me friend. I'm a friend of God. That gets you excited. It changes your mindset. Begin to tell yourself, I'm not alone. I can go forward. And begin to say, I'm a person that can make a difference in this world. So these are the three areas. In yourself, your self-talk about yourself, your self-talk about your relationships, and your self-talk about your future. I hope this video has helped you. And if it has, I want you to comment below. Tell me what your thoughts, tell me what worked for you. If you know someone that can benefit from this video, I want you to share it with them. Press like and subscribe to this channel, and I want you to have access to the full teaching of this message. I want you to click the link that's right down below, and you're going to have free access to a longer teaching about this exact topic, and I want you to grow. I want to leave you with this. You've been called for greatness. God's eye is over you, and you are very, very, very special. You no longer have to walk with your head down because God has a great purpose for you. It's time for you to stand up, to have your self-confidence rise up in who you are in God so that you can achieve all the things that he has planned for you in your life. You've been called for greatness, and I want you to walk in that. God bless you. Keep in contact.